So I chase the bucks, your friends looking like you changing up. Remember back when I would chase the bus, niggas is racing for short durations, running from their sins. When I was just a kid, running from my pen, people is talking, I Tony Hawk them, I swear to ground.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan and welcome to the video. In this video we're going to be talking about Noblesse episode 5, Friends Hand Fight For. So yeah, we in episode 5, so we're approaching that mid-season to where we kind of seeing how everything is going so far. So when we reach mid-season for Noblesse, I'm probably going to do my thoughts on Noblesse so far to kind of give my idea and what I think how the series is progressing, see how the pacing is going. So look out for that video. We'll be touching that video on after the 6th episode review. But in this review, let's talk about this. Now we know that Regis and a couple of the classmates, including M21, is in the hands of the secret force of MD5. Now it starts off with Sarah, which is Regis, I want to say like twin sister or, you know, just older sister. But they have like a faint connection of which she could tell that if he's in danger, being that he's unconscious, or if he's not responsive, she's just going to take the worst case scenario that she's dead. Now, as she leaves the scene when she pretty much told Frankenstein and Rizal, and which she still think that they don't know what's going on because they mask and their identities for observation reasons. Frankenstein, you know, of course he knows that with them doing so, they put the others at danger. So they race into the scene right behind Sierra. Now, in terms of what's going on with MD5 and M21, with Regis and other parties, now of course with their classmates waking up seeing familiar faces, so of course now they can't leave, you know, them alive due to their identities being found. That's just how the MD5 is now. Now Regis pretty much is seeing how M21 is acting, trying to act as if he don't care, to see if they can kind of like back off with him, and they don't, because his promise to M24, you know, trying to find the other members, he's pretty much eventually giving up on that because of the fact that he's putting his, you know, closest companions that he has as of right now in danger, which causes him to attack. Regis broke out of his, you know, power, you know, sapping chains, and now him and M21 is ready to do some business. But unfortunately, you know, things took a turn for the worse, because MD5, of course, you know, they responded to the situation. You had the big guy who's a part of MD5 go and check and see what that, you know, going to get some food, and he runs into Sarah, which him and Sarah is combating right now. Frankenstein and you know, Rizal pretty much ends up on the rooftop. You have the dude who specializes in guns, which is the purple hair dude. He's going back and forth with Frankenstein. And we have Cranes and, you know, the psycho dude going against everybody else downstairs. Now Rizal hasn't made his appearance yet, so right now it seems like they getting the upper hand on the dude, especially after he takes that special pill. Now Cranes ends up joining the battle, the leader, so he ends up popping his pill, and, you know, of course he has his transformation. But what's so interesting is that when he does his transformation, he ends up absorbing the other dude, because apparently another side effect is that the pills, that when each one of them take it, Cranes is able to exert the power of them and pretty much, you know, get stronger. And at that point, when he do so, it puts him way farther than Regis. Pretty much anything that Regis throws at him doesn't do shit, and he's pretty much getting bodied. And that's when Rizal pretty much hits the scene, and that's where the episode ends. Now, again, the whole pill thing seems to give them quite a bit of amplification, because you have the guy that's facing Frankenstein, which he got faster, accuracy is on point. He even given Frankenstein some surprise. Now, of course, we haven't seen Rizal going at it, but it seems like the big dude took his, because he sort of go through his change and he's carrying like a big cannon. So Sarah's probably going to have her hands full too, but knowing how Regis took down the other dude who wasn't Cranes, yeah, she may not take too long with that, but it should be interesting. So for the most part, we getting quite a bit of action here. quite a bit of action. There's going to be more diving into the story, and I think with episode 6, take a hit, we kind of going to get an understanding. Maybe, Frankenstein and Rizal's kind of going to review their true identities and letting them know what's, Rizal's purpose, for his observation. Probably give a little bit more information on the modified humans that this union group has, what was the purpose, because of course, with a lot of them, dying, there has to be more of a reason for the modified humans, not just only just to have a modified soldiers, but there has to be a reason for them, testing it out, especially with them having them deeper claws and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of things to go on. So I think this week's has probably, definitely heightened, because the last few ones got a dull, but this episode was doing this thing. So we got to give it up to Noblesse for this week. Good episode. I was definitely entertained, definitely engaged in it. So yeah, I can't wait to see episode 6. Other than that, thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all you newcomers. I definitely appreciate you for giving me a look. And for anybody who's returning to the channel, thank you so much for tuning into the video. Other than that, I am out. Peace.